Imagine that.
Alright, what is up? That was a long intro, nothing happening situation. Okay, we back. We're further in debt. But we're gonna have a fun unboxing. Or at least it should be fun because again it's another one of those things that's just kind of easy to unbox, go through the parts, talk about random shit that comes to my mind. Alright, let us check on me. I'm here. And then let's also check on. There we go. All right. So I got this much later than I anticipated today, and which means, well, I don't know if I'll be able to jump into gameplay after this. So I don't know if I'll continue my work on Resident Evil
Imagine
or what. I don't really know. What the hell? Yo, what's up, May? Thank you for coming by. Also, we're not on the worldwide multi-streamverse. We're just Team Purple and Team Red. So, what the hell? Swiss, dang! Thank you for the bits. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's see, where's my Twitch? My Twitch channel did not want to like show that I was live. It was kind of weird. I don't know what that was about. This off of Wi-Fi. YouTube. So yeah, just a dual stream today, not a multiverse stream. Dun, dun. So just let me know if audio is fucked. It's usually not when I use the headset. Because the mic is like right up in my fucking face. So it's usually pretty good. Alright, so I've been having some issues, okay, audio wise, that pretty darn good. Okay, cool. Yeah, these Corsair, where's the camera? These things right here, these are the Corsair Virtuoso OG models. I'm not sure how OG, but they're, you know, kind of from back in the day. And they have a very good mic for a gamer headset, right? So I do recommend these. These are good. But as far as like audio organization, my brain does not work like it used to. I gotta keep eating right. I've started taking some vitamins and some, you know, nutritionist approved supplementos and vitaminas, so that I can try to see, you know, see if maybe I can clear out some of this fog and these cobwebs. But my organization skills as far as like handling this stuff, I used to be able, bro, I had the most complex, it wasn't, don't get me wrong, it wasn't professional, but like I had the most complex shit ever, and I was able to like handle it, no problem, you know. I just got in there, fought with it, tweaked it, did whatever. But I don't know what's been going on lately, you know. Cobwebs has been building up in the old brain, and I can't figure out like just half of what I used to have in my setup. So my setup is literally half what it used to be. So I'm hoping, even though I'm gonna have to go through the learning curve on this, because, you know, obviously this is in and of itself potentially complex and, you know, confusing for someone like me. But what I'm hoping is just the visualization aspect physically will help me understand what's happening on the fucking software up here. Because the one I had before, I had the Streamer X, right? I'll show you the box. Well, I mean, I still have it, but but I had this one, right? And it's way less complicated in some ways, but for me it feels like it's more complicated in other ways because it has parts that I don't use. You know, like some of the capture part that's on this, I don't use at all because this has like a capture card built in and all that. And it only has these two knobs, but these knobs are only for, you know, like the pink knob helps with your microphone either gain or, you know, how sensitive it is. I don't remember which, but anyway, you turn that up, the more the ring is pink, you know, the more circle you got there, that means you got more like a louder mic, right? But you're also going to pick up more noise and all that other crap, right? And then this other one is for your headphones that you know you wear, but it doesn't affect any of the stream audio at all.
Imagine that.
And so I don't know, this is again but there's no real like separation, and if I want to like dial in like specific things, I got to go into the software, and that's where I'm kind of like getting confused, like what's what. So I was hoping, since I am kind of used to Rode, as I like to call them, I'm hoping like it's, you know, pretty much the same software, I'll be used to it, same thing I've used here. And then, you know, depending on my needs, maybe one day I will use the capture card in this. I don't know, but you know, I can still hook it all together, I guess, if I want to. And then maybe I could dial in some of these audio levels, like my music and this and that. And then, you know, if I ever have like, you know, people on like some kind of like Discord chat or something like that, I can like dial them in maybe separately. I don't know. So that's the plan anyway. So I don't know. Let's see if I got all of a little bit of glare, but you know what? We'll just deal with it like we always do. So shout out music by Whitebot Audio, Karl Casey. As always on the Jones channel, except for, you know, rare cases where like I'll put different music on a short, or, you know, every now and then I might use like Pretzel Rocks or I forgot what the other one was, but anyway, Argo Fox, things like that. But Karl Casey, that's my go-to, man. Shit jams. All right, so I'm gonna try not to show my serial numbers. So you don't get to see every single every single section of the box. You'll have to forgive me. I do want to preserve my serials. So remember, you can see some side stuff here. Don't forget this corner camera is here, and then obviously main stuff will be here. So there we go. So this is the RodeCaster Pro 2, and you know, it's got like a LCD screen. Hopefully it's not an OLED. I don't want any burn-in, but it has a screen there. It's got 6 what are these called, faders, you know, like volume adjustment, you know, decibel adjustment, whatever the fuck. It's got 4 volume knobs, but I'm pretty sure those are just for the 4 different headphones. You can, you know, kind of do like a podcast with like 4 people, 4 mics, 4 headphones, things like that. So I probably won't need that. That's probably not going to be any use for me. And you've got your paddles, whatever these are called, these buttons. You put shortcuts on that shit. I like that you got the mute stuff. And also, you know, you can mute it, but you can also have it, you can turn on and off the monitoring. Monitoring. Good grief. Anyway. You can, it's got like an SD card slot, so you can do on-device recording. Maybe some people do that as like a backup, maybe. So your audio is backed up in case something happens with the, like your OBS or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. See what we get in here. And by the way, I'm pissed. I don't know why this is happening more and more nowadays, but broken, gone, broken, gone. So, don't see any serial number. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, gotta fix this light. Running low on lights here. Dude. What the fuck? What the hell? Alright, well that light is acting dumb. Whatever, bro. Yeah, 5.5 high resolution touchscreen. Oh, it's even a touchscreen. Got 4 XLR Nutric combo jacks. I guess maybe that means they could do instrument and microphones. You got some 1/4 inch balanced line outputs. I guess that's if you want to do studio monitors, you know, like those big chunky looking speakers. I guess you could, that's probably what that's for. You got your 4 headphone jacks. You got 2 USB-C, so you can do, you know, dual PC setups. Micro SD slot. You can plug in an Ethernet cord. Maybe it does its own updates that way. I don't fucking know why I would want to do that, but it's there. It has a power button. Another thing I don't like about that Streamer X is there's no fucking power button. So that's gonna be great. I like that. I hope that's not gonna be an issue. 6 assignable channels, broadcast quality faders, 8 smart pads, a rotary encoder for easy navigation and control, 4 high quality headphone outputs. Cool. But it's rattling. Something's not properly put in here. I hope it's not rocks. Bro, Amazon, Best Buy, Newegg. There's been a lot of reports with you guys selling things, especially GPUs, that there's no GPU in the damn box. Please don't let that be what happened to me today. Please. Please let it not be that. Oh my goodness, that would be horrible. Welcome to Next Level Audio, it says. It's recommending more of their stuff, obviously. Okay, it's there. Now, hopefully it's a working one and it's good and there's no fucking defects, bro. What's in here? What's this? Oh. Power cord. Okay. Bro, so that's all that was in here was a power cord. What the fuck? Bro, is this missing parts? I hope not. Whoa, this thing's kind of heavy. Oh shit. It even has like a whatever. Oh, thanks. There's my fucking serial number. Thanks so much, Rode.
Imagine that.
Rode. Anybody seen Flushed Away? That's his name, Rode. That's what I think about every time I mess with these. And then we got some booklets. Dude, this is almost as bad as a fucking iPhone, bro. You get nothing. What? Okay, thank goodness you get a fucking power adapter. Is it the 19 volt one? I mean 15 volt. Yes, indubitably it is. Okay, cool. It is. Okay, so you want all this stuff to breathe, guys. When you get this kind of stuff, let it breathe. Don't just like plug it in as fast as you can get it out of the box and plug it into the wall. Okay? Let it just relax, you know, let things settle. You know? Just like, you know, all those winos that, you know, the wino aficionados, you know. You gotta let it breathe a little. I don't know what the hell that is. A little C-clamp or something. Is that like to lock it maybe? That might be like a, like so you can lock it down. And there's the Rode. Does it show up? So Roddy. Maybe this side. Bro. Okay, whatever. Trust me, it says it. Innocent bystander, that's right. Yeah, Millicent bystander. Yeah, Millicent. Oh man. That's him. I think he said his name was Millicent bystander. Okay, so pretty good, you know, linked cable there, that's fine. Nothing else. Bro, the price of this thing is, what does Floss say? Is too goddamn high. Let me put this here. Put this here. What the fuck? Why doesn't it close itself? Alright, whatever. Whoa, bro. Oh man, they're metal. They're like either metal or aluminum. Oh shit. Oh, dude, I feel like I want to transport somebody onto the Enterprise. Scotty, one to beam up. Energize. Hell yeah. Guess we'll keep that low. Yeah, they feel very nice. Very nice. Everything. What the hell is this for? Why is there a little magnet looking thing there? I will say this. I don't particularly like the buttons that are like these type of buttons. Maybe these are like they last a long time, maybe. So that's great. But like I get no feedback or feeling on these kind. Whether or not I've actually pushed it enough. But it's not that they're not good quality. They feel tough as fuck. You know, and they got this like soft rubber style, you know, feel to them. Very, very quality feeling. But I like these feel better. They have like, you can tell you pushed the button. This one is like those fucking drum things. Maybe that's what they're meant to be. You know, for like DJs or some shit. I don't know. The other thing I liked about this one, getting the bigger one, for me, was that it has, I don't know if it's VESA, but it has a VESA-like kind of bottom mounting system situation, so I can put it on a monitor arm, which I fully intend to do that. Even if these aren't like standard VESA, if there's some other thing, I'll hopefully figure out a way to make it work. Like 100% want to do that. That's going to be great. Then here's the 4. Let me see if I can point this up maybe. Nope, too much. Point it down a little more. There we go. So there we go. That's way better. Jones, why didn't you do that before? So there's the XLR Nutric whatever things. There's the 2 balanced. Maybe I should turn it this way so the whatever. So you can see it's showing either instrument or microphone. So very cool. Then you get your 2 left right whatever things. And then headphone things. I'm gonna have to get, you know, those adapter, those stupid fat adapter plugs. I'm gonna have to get one of those so I can hook up my headphone. Hopefully I don't have any issues with that. You know, I have some, but I don't know if they're like shit quality or what. I don't fucking know. So we'll be finding out, I suppose. And then you got a 2 USB-C, so you can have. For my case, I'm sure there's other use cases like phones or whatever, maybe, I don't fucking know. But for my use case, that means I can have my gaming rig on number 2 and my streaming rig will be number 1. So you can have all the audio go through this. Then you got Ethernet. It also says it has Wi-Fi, so whatever, maybe I'll play with that. I don't know what it's for. SD card slot, as Foss would say. Then your USB-C power port for the power brick. And a fucking power button, bro. A fucking power button. Thank you goodness. And yeah, that is, I guess, that thing that I didn't know what it is. That is for the lock. So it also does have a center. If I could try to show that without breaking anything, has like a center port, like those larger types. Let me see if I can see if it works with this. Where the hell did I put that? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Let me see if it's the same thread as this. It is. Okay, so just be careful, because you know you don't want to like puncture like whatever is under this, like a motherboard or whatever the fuck. But that is just a Shure Gator mic stand, whatever fucking thing. So yeah, this type of thread, I don't know if that's 3/8. I don't know what the fuck this is. Whatever this is. See? So anyway, let's see what this is. Yeah, so this is the microphone size. Is this 3/8? No, this is, I think this is 3/8. This is, what the hell is that? Microphone size, right? So there's the difference. You guys know more about this than me anyway, it doesn't matter. So since you know more about it than I do, you'll be able to figure it out. No problem. You already know. You're a step ahead of me. Whether you're lurking or you're watching on the VOD later, it's all good. You know. You know. Bro, what a fucking beauty. But like I said, hopefully the darn thing, you cannot adjust the screen, even though, you know, it almost looks like one of those that you can kind of like tilt. There's no adjust. It is that angle, but I think that's perfect for just setting it like that. And then of course if you put it on like a monitor arm, then you have your monitor arm adjustments. Wish I knew what that was. That little gold thing. It's like a little piece of metal. What's that for? What is that? Guess I should try to read. Quick start guide. Alright, so I think that's all. That's all I want to do. I don't really want to go too much further involved. If I can get some help, if the fam's not too busy, I might do like a recording that can be edited. It'll be probably a little bit down the road, but I'll try to get a recording of me installing this, in case anybody's interested to see. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of like professionals hooking this up and professionally putting it somewhere, but has anybody showed how to hook this up jankified, like Jonesified jank? I think not. So I will probably end up doing that. There's something under this. You know what, let's peel this on camera just in case there's any cracks. Yeah, I don't see it. We'll leave it on there. Alright. I'll do a full unpeeling on the video, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, that video will not be professional, as is most stuff that I dabble in. I know how to do it, like even a computer build, I know how to build it, but I will do it in more of a kind of a Jones way. You know what I mean? And that's what this install will look like. So that's it. That's all for me for now. I suppose we could say goodbye. If I don't hold any hope that I'll have this thing hooked up in time to do Resident Evil today. But if by any stroke of luck I'm able to stream after hooking this thing up, I might do so. But even then, the stream might be trying to get the darn thing tweaked and set and audio stuff working, you know? Yeah. Okay. So, we'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for lurking. Hopefully we'll see you. Bare minimum, I'll be up and running tomorrow, Lord willing. So bare minimum, it will be that. So one last look at it before it's installed. Yo, thank you, Swiss. Appreciate the bits. So take it easy, everyone. We'll see you whenever the next stream is. Ciao for now. God bless.